Welcome to Sydney Retro MTB. A little bit of a different one for this video. I'm actually just doing a bike check on my 2015 fully custom built Specialized S-Works demo. Kind of got this bike back in the day after seeing Aaron Gwyn win quite a few races, do his chainless run, and I thought, yeah, gotta have that. His advertising of the bike truly worked on me, but I'm so glad I got it fully custom made. It is a bit of a harsh ride because literally everything on it is carbon, so it's not that forgiving on long days out on the trail, but it's very direct. You can get the power down really good. I still ride it to this day. It's the best bike I've ever owned, so I'm just going to go through a few little bits on the bike. So like I said, it is a carbon frame. When you actually tilt the frame in different light, like in the sunlight, you will see all the carbon weave coming through, which is beautiful, lovely smooth lines on it. So drivetrain, got a SRAM chainring, SRAM EXO carbon cranks on an E13 IG1 chain device. On the chainring, I'm running titanium bolts from Tie Spring. SRAM EXO 1 7-speed DH rear mech. It's nicely tucked away under that rear ring there. Got the creme de la creme of hubs. So we've got the Chris King gold hubs on there with a SRAM EXO 7-speed cassette. We're running a Thompson Elite seat post. That has been chopped down a little bit just to fit in the frame. And we're running the SDG, I think it's a fly saddle, I can't remember, but it's got carbon rails on it, weighs nothing, it's nice and slimline, it's out of the way, it's good. Just a top view of the seat post there. This is a standard stock specialized seat collar with a titanium bolt in there. It's just from another angle. As you can see, the paintwork does actually pop in the sunlight, even though it's jet black, it does have a few sparkles in it. Next image, just showing the frame off again, just them lovely curves of the carbon weave and how it just glimmers in the sunlight. I've got a top tube protector on there, as you can see from a frame wrap. So just a bit of a front view there. Absolute beast of a machine. We're running the 200mm Fox 40s up front with the Kashima coating, and as you'll see in a minute, got a few little trick bits all over that just to make it the whole bike a little bit lighter, and that would be in the form of the titanium bolts. We are running obviously matching Chris King hubs on the front there. We also have the Maxxis Assegai 27.5 by 2.5 downhill tyre, designed with Greg Menard. So I run them front and back. It's just a lovely shot of the carbon weave and the Öhlins TTX shock. Yeah, that's stunning, that frame. Just moving up to the cockpit now, so we're running an FSA headset, all titanium bolts everywhere, in the Renthal direct mounted stem, and the top cap is also tie bolts. It's just another angle from the non-drive side. Here we have the MV M90 rims, so again all carbon. They're absolutely bomb proof. I've had them since 2015, never smashed one in, never dented one. It is a harsh ride, but they're unbelievable rims. As you can see, the frame protection there does need replacing. It's years old, but it's done its job on the back end. And again, just the titanium bolts on the chainring there and on the cranks. Got a marsh guard on the front mounted to the Fox 40s. As you can see, the little valve release equalizing buttons at the back there, and the beautiful Fox Kashima coating stanchions. A little bit of a graze at the top there on it. I think I hit a rock or something and a bit unlucky. But that has got the fork has actually got a frame skin on it as well, just to give it a bit more longevity on the paintwork. And again, I've got the Maxxis tyres and the MV rims, and a little fly there. We've got the Saint brakes all round, so front and back, and as you can see there, we've got the titanium bolts on it. We've got the Shimano DX SPDs, clipless pedals. I run clipless pretty much my whole time. Like to be fully securely locked in. These have had an absolute hammering, but they're still standing up to the test of time. Got a little crank protector on there, crank arm protector for the carbon cranks. That's got scrapes on it, so it's done its job going through rock gardens, and highly recommend to get some crank arm protectors for any cranks in all fairness. Here we have just a close-up of the TTX with the laser etching on the side. Beautiful piece of shock technology. There's the Saint lever and the 7-speed EXO shifter. Just coming onto the front end again here. Again, we've got the tie bolts on the lower crown of the forks, and as you can see, we've got a tiny little bit of a frame protector there on the left hand side to prevent cable rub. It's all internal cable routing. Just moving up, got 3 carbon headset spaces in there with all titanium bolts on the stem and on the crown. And then just a bit of a wider angle there just to show the Fat Bar Carbon 35mm. These are 800mm wide, so that's perfect for downhill and perfect for my kind of shoulder width. I've always run 800mm. Just moving on to the back end. Again, we've got the Shimano Saints with the tie bolts, and as you can see there, we've got the 203mm rotors just like we have up front, and yeah, we've got the tie bolts going in there. This is the oil slick tie bolt, so everyone's kind of different. Looks like an oil slick, and again it just pops in the sunlight. Even though the bike is very stealthy, it's just like a little bit of bling to finish it off. This is the original Ice Tech rotors by Shimano. There is a new version out now, but this is the first gen. This is the Fact 11mm kind of frame. The lower grade carbon wrap is a bit thicker and a bit heavier, so the S-Works version is 11mm Fact. So a non-drive side shot there of the Öhlins TTX. Beautiful shot. I wasn't so keen on the colour when I very first got it, but it's fully grown on me now and it does stand out. As well as the bike being pretty stiff all round because of the carbon stuff, I actually do run my shock on the hardest setting, and I do actually run it really hard. Same with the forks. I have about 115, 120 psi in the forks. This is just the rear stay on the frame. As you can see, the carbon's popping out there. And then just moving up to the front from the non-drive side, we've got the Shimano Saints again with the washers and tie bolts. And the next shot's just zooming in from the front here, where you can see tie bolts on the rotors and on the lower forks again. Just moving back up the forks onto the cockpit, we've got the Renthal Moto grips. They're a little bit harsh on your hands, like the actual design of them, but they do grip really, really well. And there's about 3 different compounds. I think this is the medium compound. That's the top tube with the demo writing on there. Again, this does have like a frame wrap on it. The frame's a bit more matte finish than this, but because of the frame wrap it looks a little bit glossy, but not too bad. And here we have the back end view of the Saint lever with a titanium bolt in there just to save a bit of weight. And then the undercarriage with the S-Works logo.
So next up, we've got Johnny's specialised demo.
Oh, come on.
Wow, look at that.
That's a super nice. So yeah,
Yeah.
S-Works as well, from Wollongong in New South Wales.
That's the nicest specialised. That's the nicest specialised I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the World Cups. Super nice. Likes looking at this picture like, man, they used to be lovely.
Yeah, I remember when I could see the parts of my bike.
What the hell is that thing?
No, I mean, it's not doing bad, is it?
Well, yeah, it's performing, but it looks horrible.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway. Which track?
Here we have the POV run of one of my Mount Kembla downhill tracks. As you can see at the end, it doesn't go always to plan, but the bike is fine. Spoiler alert. But yeah, it's a tough cookie, and there's no damage to it, just to myself.
Winded? Oh, alright. That elbow.
Lay back.
Oh. Oh.
Take your helmet off, or?
Yeah, next fine. Yeah, you can take my helmet off. Oh, okay. I hit the fucking gutter, I missed the fucking track.
Oh, it's the line's getting further and further off.
I was on a fucking storm.
Well guys, thanks for sticking through that, really appreciate it. Just something a little bit different than my normal retro stuff. Here's a few still shots that I took down on the beach when I first got the bike. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I might do another video on my trail bike and some other stuff, a little bit more modern. But yeah, thanks for sticking with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. Give the video a thumbs up and a like. Let me know in the comments below what kind of modern day bikes or what downhill bikes you've got. Yeah, all good. I will catch you on the flip side. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.